What's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well. I got a few phone calls today over the last week about how, the stock market and pretty much anything that you can invest money in is doing, whether or not it's a stock market, whether it's crypto, whether it's real estate. Here's the real advice that I can give people. The issue with people is that, for example, like let's say you really start thinking about investing when you're 30. Anything that happened before you were 30, you really don't pay attention to. So let's say you're 40 and you got questions. So you've been putting money in the market for 10 years. 10 years is not really any type of horizon at all. That's not a long enough time span for you to say, oh, well, the stock market went down, so I'm going to do this. It's also not enough time horizon for you to even really educate yourself, because education, whenever it comes to investing, is all about your experiences as well as your education, as well as your ability to do research. If you're not educated, if you haven't done your research, and your time horizon has been so small that you can't say, oh, well, I remember what the market did 30 years ago and everything worked out fine, my best advice I can give anybody: you don't do anything. You don't make rash moves. You don't sell. You just keep investing for the long term, because that's what investing is for. None of us are day traders. Even though I know how to do it, I don't day trade. Crypto, if you notice, whenever it came out, it basically had a life of its own. Well, if you notice, it is basically following along with exactly what the stock market, S&P 500, whatever you want to look at, and is following suit. So again, the best advice in regards to anything that's going on right now in investing is plan for the long term. If you are investing with money thinking that, oh, well, crypto is down, so I'm going to sell, is basically do the exact opposite of what your emotions tell you to do. If you want to sell and take your losses, how many losses can you take over your lifetime before you're like, well, damn, I wish I had not done that? And so I'll end it with this. Every piece of real estate that I've ever owned that I sold within 2 years, I've regretted selling it. Every crypto that I bought and then sold, I regretted it. Every investment that I was in, whether or not it was a mutual fund or whether or not it was independent stocks, when I sold it, within 2 years, I was like, dang, I wish I hadn't done that. And I've done a lot of all three. And everything that I've ever sold, I regretted, because it was an emotional sale. It was not a sale based off of, hey, I made money and now I'm going to sell. That's just my piece of advice, guys. Just ride this out. If you're dollar cost averaging or daily cost averaging, continue with just doing that and just sit back, do your job, do what you're good at, and keep just throwing money at a win. Have a good day, guys.